Today I start on time for a year. I start on time and I've posted the topic, so we can start quick. So today's topic is the famous UNITY. And most of the time for Nigeria, I'll dive straight into the topic. I still get what I want to do later. I'll dive straight into the topic. For Nigeria, when we meet somebody, how you doing, my guy? What's your name? The person don't get African name. Maybe the person say my name is John. You say my name is Kevin. The next question is not where are you from? That's not the next question. That's not the first question. So I don't say we're among the people, like there's no real deep divide so much, because I see a lot of Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa people, they run things together. Many of us go for our house, we sleep, lock house, put full animal the day for outside when we don't sleep. That they go there our compound. So I don't say we run things. But what do I mean by unity? Many people say unity means say make all of us just hold our hand together, we swing our hand. Oh, I love you, you love me, I love you forever, you are my best friend. Don't ever leave me, don't go anywhere. Oh. But that's not really what unity is. Unity means say, I live my life in such a way we say, I don't try to sabotage your own. I live my life in such a way we say, I try my best to say, well, I don't try to bring harm. Basically, I care about your existence. That's not what unity really mean. So, for this country like this, which I realize, you see a lot of people don't get that unity. So, we live in a country where we say, we, the poor people of Nigeria, I'm part of you people. Don't try talk rubbish. I'm part of you. We are all poor. Don't gawk it. And we, the poor people of Nigeria, we are united. We look up to we love them. We do everything. We are united with them. But the rich people of Nigeria are not united with the poor. You see, when you see poor people for Nigeria, struggling people, everybody want to be rich. So because everybody want to be rich, we don't see it as we are already, everybody they behave like I'm waiting to be rich. So there's no thinking of poor man. If poor man they die without for your own pocket. I don't want you poor. I'm here trying to be rich. Somebody will tell me from my page, they say, well, rich people don't get any problem, say make I really face government. I say, but everybody inside government too. They are rich. Everybody inside government is rich. So if you look at society, there's constant attack by the rich on the poor. Constant attack. Psychological attack, economical attacks, social attacks, political attacks. Constantly. They wage on the psyche of the people. So, what I mean by that? What I mean by that now? I mean say, if you follow the way that they teach us for school and everything, the example of society, and many of the ways that they form society, you go further say they put a lot of stigma to poverty. That's the immediate psychological damage. We make it seem like say if you are poor, you deserve no humanity, no respect. We already the psychological attack on the poor. There's a stigma. In fact, poor man na your beast. See this poor man, shut up. because with poverty comes silence. With poverty comes silence. You know, not be saying the silence like say you know if you talk, oh. Not be saying they no open your mouth to say you know if you talk rubbish. You know, you can talk a little, but your voice start to rubbish. You talk now. You know the world not the hear. So there's that silence, that psychological dehumanization, removing that part of us, will make us, you know, that's not the reason why human beings develop language. You cannot stay alone with your thoughts. If human beings stay alone with your thoughts, you go crazy. We are that social, we are so social that I want to make you understand exactly what I dey talk. I want you to understand my exact feelings. That's why we get language, oh. I want to make you understand my exact feelings. We not be like all the other animals. Somebody just hurt, and with small side, you know say this one the vex. Just don't say in general the vex. You don't even know why the vex. When you see dog, when you just enter the house, you don't even call thief. You can't greet the dog, oga. You just like you know the vex, you know, but you don't know why the vex. So whether that the way you dress, so that the way you enter, you don't know, animals don't get that time. They are not that social. Even though dogs are very social, they are pack animals. They are one of the most social animals that you can find in the animal world, you know. But we humans are even extra, one step extra. We are so social. We need to make you understand exactly. So we develop language, you know. So we can't stay with our thoughts. So imagine a society where we say that thing where you want make people understand. Say, Omo, and they suffer. And they suffer. Nobody they hear. That's why they talk. It means a lot to you. You know, it's like at the core of your essence. It's like your reality. You know, like listen, people. I'm suffering. Yeah. But now, rich man will come and say, I'm happy. You want to clap. So you can imagine the psychological effects of such a society on the poor people. You know, when I don't vex, you know, I don't supposed to take this thing laugh. I don't know why. You know, but this is the comedian in me. You don't supposed to come from funny angle, but this is it. You know, this is what it's about. You know, so you, so you know, somebody is suffering and screaming. Nobody is listening to his suffering, but somebody is laughing and everybody is clapping. You understand? So that's psychological attacks. The rich constantly, you know, when you're there, why must the whole Nigeria know the amount of money you bought your watch, you know, or your shoe, all these things that they make us know, you know. Part of the psychological attack is their time now of status to those things that we cannot afford. Those things that we cannot afford, the tie status, you know. So that's psychological warfare. And if there was unity between the rich and poor, that kind of psychological warfare will not be existing. Economic warfare, it is the most important one. Before we even go on, the second most important, because the political one is the biggest. So, make I even go to the social. I don't give that psychological. You know, it's the third. I will start from the original, the smallest one, which is the social warfare. That one was simple. When I don't see any of our billionaire children before go marry a poor person, already there's you know, it's a lock game. They marry themselves. It's like the aristocracy. Maybe out of 300 marriages, we'll be lucky they'll pick 3 among us. They'll pick 3, 1%, bring us joy. And you when they carry joy from Palobo and other place, nah. Go and ask Meku. No, they will forget us for Nigeria. Go and ask Mega Meku. Baku, I mean. Go and ask Baku for when they carry a royal family. You go, yeah. You know, the social attacks, you know, come from the stigma. You want to go to their club, you can't enter their club. You know, So I mean, when white people are buying black people from their country, we don't say white people are racist, white people are wicked, white people don't want us in their country. But we, my ordinary nightclub, we build nightclub. We never build country. We build nightclub. Poor people cannot enter. Go outside, stay outside, fuck off. You don't come and mix with us. Are you crazy? You don't see us. You don't see just because we black together. You don't eat a bad. Rich Nigerians are wicked. Rich Nigerians are wicked. Rich Nigerians are wicked. People are wicked. They can't build new city, Eko Atlantic City. You know, I never seen this kind of thing for my life. A city that belongs to all of us as citizens. They extend the city. They can't put gates for the date of the city. Say that road they take your money be that gate. You know they enter. You as they what are you doing here? Oh my God! And they come. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I'm telling you people, the lack of unity in this country. I know because they are not united with us. They can't quote the lack of unity in ethnic. You know, it is the we say we are suffering inside scarcity. We are living in scarcity in the midst of plenty. We are suffering scarcity in the midst of plenty. You they see like people they cut soap and no cut soap. You know the annoying one we say the ones who hate you, they can't cut soap for you. You can't collect the soap. They say, this man a good man. You don't cut soap for me. You call your family, say, it don't happen. You don't cut soap for me. Yeah. You're not gonna say he not give you incantation. He not give you incantation, my brother. You just go and say bam. Oh, nothing there. You got no incantation. You don't understand. So wait, I never finish. So you understand the social attacks. You know, but they blame it on us, the people. You know, me as a Nigerian, for my secondary school, primary school, I see children from all corners of this country. From Benue to, in fact, I grew up for Kalakuta Republic. So not even only Nigerians I follow grew. For Kalakuta Republic, we get people from all over Africa. Some Oyibo join us. We still can't get people from spiritual realm where they stay with us for Kalakuta. Kalakuta may be another place. So you stay with spiritual realm people. People will say pure mad. You know, for our own eye, we say they're crazy. But for fella, they are from spirit realm. Me and they communicate. They bring message from Baba straight. Baba they go there from craze. If anybody they call, you go remember Henry. Henry, when he come Kalakuta, he trek come from Benin to Kalakuta. Henry trek come from Benin to Kalakuta. Craze man, everybody know him. He did normal. When we say Kalakuta, people say craze pass out. By the time we say secret about, these 2 months, Henry begin bath. He begin bath, begin brush it, begin go buy clothes, begin the. Some people, and they tell you I never say anything. So, psychological warfare, social warfare from the rich. Now, before we go into political, let's go to economic warfare. Must we discuss economic warfare before you know economic? First of all, this is why I know they put mouth for farmer and header matter. And you can never hear me talk, say, header, carry farmer. I know they, pim, you can't hear from my mouth. Pim. You know why? For last year, December, between last year, December, and now, croaker fish, which is my favorite fish, don't increase in price by over 200%. 5 plantain, 1.5. 1.5. 1 bag of rice. If you come my house chop rice, you can't come my house for 2 weeks. So once you come my house, I serve you rice and dodo. I serve you, come my house, you chop rice and dodo. for one person house. You can't pack yourself, come back to my house and say, Oga. I don't even put up for you. By the time you see the size of my dog, you don't even try it at my house. The people that control this country, they own FC. I don't tell you that this thing is most see we the people, both we would say we get work, we would say we don't hold back, where everybody would say we don't dey famous, we would say everything don't dey alright with us. And more with the people. We will be professionals, bankers, civil servants, all of us, they behave like mad people. What they do like say we don't craze. More lump ourselves with the people of Nigeria. See ourselves as one person. In fact, don't lump yourself. You just because I like to the day alone. I like una. Una like to the day alone. Make I not talk too much. Because some of my friends when they come my show for Shrine, they'll say, Shane, why they charge 500 naira now? All those boys will be too much. I can't come. No. Person will grow for Mushin. How many people they born for Island? How many hospitals they for Island? How many hospitals they Island? So they can, and we are almost but they tell they born now. All of us with my age is now 38. So anybody from 45 to upwards, 38 upwards, in fact 30 upwards. When they born you, they never even do all those extra hospitals never do for other area. Not only Via and Ikoyi. So they're not born. You are from Ajangbadi. You are from Surulere. You are from Lawansin. You are from Okukomaiko. You are from Ogba, Ojodu, Bega, Ilasamaja. These are your neighborhoods. Agege, Ojo. Now God they tell me when they born for Allen Avenue. Allen born and bred. Ikeja boy say, I can't come to Shrine. Oh, I'm on the island. And you weedy. Mona never clean me. Egbeda, thank you. I forgot what Egbeda. Anybody when they near Ace Beats, buy Ace Beats one beer. Buy Ace Beats one beer for me. Egbeda. Imagine all these people. They can. Now, I'm not gonna just day. These people that we look up to and think that they are something. Let's see all of them too as another man. You see, I give this analysis for our meeting on Sunday. I was supposed to do meeting yesterday with. We were supposed to do this better evil yesterday with one of my comrades. Her name na Bemi. But I come message her today, she no gree replies. Yesterday, I don't forget I book one interview for Zimbabwe. So if the two come clash, I don't feel do one. But I give this lecture yesterday, I say, during slavery, when we be slave, when everything hard, when they say, because people they think say slavery means say you are in chain, you are working for free. That's slavery. Once you are working for free, you are a slave. No. That's why we must understand the power of words. The meaning of words. You must know the meaning of words because we get the idea of words. We always think say word means something. But when they really get what in slavery means say somebody else, they control your existence. That the quality of your existence is in the hand of another. If the quality of your life, the quality of your existence, the shape of your reality is controlled by somebody else, you are a slave. So you see, during slavery, now still the job of the slave master to provide the slave with housing, clothing, shelter, housing, clothing, entertainment, medicine, transportation, and food. The master must provide all those things for the slave so that the slave can be healthy enough to work. If you don't give slave food job, you don't get energy work. If he's sick, you don't treat him, you don't get energy work. If you don't get house to stay, you don't get energy work. If you don't wear better clothes, you don't get energy. You must provide everything. You see? So now you when you be slave, when you say because they give you salary. That's your guy when they give you salary. Based on that your job. Now that job they determine the time when you sleep for your house. Your God not got to tell you anymore, say, I'm going to go and sleep by 10, by always I flog you. You know by yourself, say by 10 I must sleep. Now your God, they determine when you wake up. Now your God, they determine the amount of time you can spend with your family. Now your God, they determine the amount of free time. We always forget that word, they call it free time. My brothers and sisters, when you are going to war with somebody, they call it wage. I'm going to wage war against this person. We are going to wage war against these people. When your Oga wants to pay you this is so-called salary, it's called what? Wage. The rich pay the poor wage. Just the moment the rich is going to fight war, they go and do what? Wage. The power of words. Una must begin to understand the real meaning, the etymology. Etymology. This one are like etymology. In an etymology. Wage is not a benevolence, it's not a good act from the rich to you. The wage is an act of violence because it diminishes your humanity. See, so now you, when you say you not be slave, say you work, you collect 10 million a year. Yeah, I'm not a slave. That your money, you as this one person now, this same person they pay you this 10 million. Now you go still now before now they pay all your house when you be slave, then you go pay all those things. But now you are free, abi? But now when you give you that your 10 million, the house where you go stay, who get am? Na him, you give am one. The hospital where you go, who get am? Na him, you give am again, he one. The school where your children go, who get am? Na him, go give am again, he him. The transportation where they fly, all the plane, all the Uber, everything, now you get am, you go pay am again, he him. All the clothes where they buy, everything, now you own the textile, now you go pay am. They take everything back. He takes everything back. In fact, in Africa, it is even worse because in Africa, they charge us world-class money, even higher than world-class price for their services, and pay us useless wage. Yes. They pay us useless salary, but for their own things, they charge high. So this economic warfare, you cannot afford food. People cannot afford food. People are owing money to pay rent just so that they don't look poor. You can't move now from, you don't do big boy for Lekki with your family. Your children have grown up chubby. How can you now move them back to Bagada? Honorary Bagada, you know if it's still good. They'll go to borrow money. Everybody is in debt to be big boy. Everybody is in debt. We are in debt. You are owing bese because you are ashamed to be poor. Everybody is looking rich but really poor. Everybody is looking rich, but everybody is owing. Big bese for people head. More than let Shinopella do live one day. Begin call out people when they owe. How Shinopella is a man. Shinopella is a, and the cost will go up. If I say she not go over, if you don't go over, I know why. Now the kind of money they owe for this Lagos. No let Shinopella fit go for over. If you don't go be that, I don't see pay that day. Everybody owing money to pretend like they are rich. It's part of the economic attack. Look all your neighborhoods. Everywhere. Hotel and nightclub. Hotel, every street. My street get 4 hotel. I'm moving soon, but my street, this one I did like 4 hotel. 4. 1 street. This whole Ikeja, no library. No single youth center. No single youth job creation center. No single social center. No community center. Nothing. Strip club where they are alone. Past 15. Shinopella go back. You see, for Shino to feel go over on top of the kind of money, that's a big boy. That's a rich man there. Don't try Shinopella. If you call list of basic people. So this is like the situation where we cannot afford anything that is happening in this country. We can't afford anything. We can't afford their food. We can't afford their transportation. We can't afford their data. We cannot afford anything. Now, I'm going to say for Europe and America, it's the same thing. I say it's a lie. in Europe and America, there's definite class warfare too. But there's some certain like understanding that this is still our society. So food is cheap. I go university for Liverpool. When I've been to Liverpool, my uncle they give me that time £50 a week. £50 a week allowance. I know they lie on that. My allowance was £50 a week. I was the brokest boy in my university. Very humble. £50 now because they give me that time. Listen, that £50 I will chop like king. For that food matter. But say to go club, go to poor man no they live life of luxury. That's all. If you are poor, the only thing you should not be able to have access to in your life is luxury. But dignity cannot be accessed by wealth and wages and money. Your dignity was born with you. If we're all born with dignity, what kind of system are we living under that is removing our dignity? That's not making you grow up. People are begging to eat, begging to, begging for clothes, begging when they are sick. People they claim big boy for this Lagos. Wait till they're sick. One sickness like this, humility everywhere. Everybody all over internet, please donate money, donate money. This person is dying. Oh God, yesterday you were a big boy. Nobody can afford good health care. Me go if I sick, and they tell my body, oh man, give yourself praying. When they go any hospital, well, you know they go anywhere you go. Where by force? Where? By force. My body, I don't. He said, I know they sick. I never sick like maybe 10 years, 11 years. I never know when I sick last. Maybe 15 years. Now my wife will know when I sick. I never sick. I know they sick. One day like this, I get show. I did die like this. I say, oh no, I'm still going to get this money. I'm taking this money. Forget that. One of the climb the stage like this, my eyes they come like this. Forget. So now, where is that unity? You see that small compassion? At least their children can go to good school. Can you compare public school in Russia? Forget Europe and forget France. In Serbia, public school in Serbia, in third class European country, Andorra, Uzbekistan. Can you compare their public school to Nigerian public school? This is war. It is war. This is not say they are minding their business. There is a certain thing that must exist between the rich and the poor in every society. Economically speaking, this is now where the economics now expose our rich people pass. The economics of this country, how wicked, how exclusive. When it comes to their own children turn, which rich man picking for this country won't start business, no go see and start. All of them oil business, all the money they are doing is our business. Nobody father brings cement from heaven. Nobody grandfather bring oil. And all those things where our ancestors put for our ground. Not be to make only 200 people for Nigeria, 200 families only, they live large now. It's for everybody. All of them sit down on top of everything where this country gets. That they sit down on top of everything where this country gets. And they use it only for... At the time people say anything where they bring for this country is only for business. It's so that their business can use it. Name one thing where Nigerian government don't invest money on top, where their business no need. The education that they give, now so that the business, they can get some workers to carry file and do yes sir. Abi? The, what do they call them? The, road where they build. We don't climb out. If you look Nigerian road, I mean, tell me if this road for Nigeria, is it for human being or for goods? This is road for goods, and the only reason Nigerian government is now building railway is because bandits don't food the whole road. All their thug, hungry don't cash all men when they don't share gun give. All men they have gun thugs now don't turn the guns on them. They rob their other employees. One employee is robbing the other employee, so the road is no longer safe. Oh yeah, I call railway. No, my born to Agbare. there must be a certain commitment to your society if it is not warfare. But what we are experiencing is warfare. 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 Which other services? Share that telephone services. Down there for records. Nigerians pay the highest for data in the world per capita. I mean, as in the percentage of our salary will be cost of data is about the highest in the world. So that is that. Tell me which service Nigerian government they give, or these people for Nigeria they give people for this country where we feel where nobody say now the service go ruin you. For Nigeria, school fees na die na. School fees period na die. School fees period is a die. It's a die. And they own all the schools where all our children they go. Can they pity us? You see, because now there's a difference between investing for prosperity and posterity, and there's a difference between investing for extraction. In a country that minimum wage is 30,000 naira a month, when you own the properties, when you own all the land, they do all the big construction. How can you be selling house for 25 million, 30 million? For initial payment, the whole house is 50 million. Your minimum wage is 30,000. Flats are going for 17 million, the cheapest, 18 million. How can the poor people in this country ever become homeowners or enter into rent? In Lagos is millions of naira, hundreds of thousands of naira. Why? Because people won't make the money where they put for the house. No. They won't make money back. No. Let's say the house go fall tomorrow. How long does it take to turn over in Nigeria? 9 years, 7 to 9 years, you don't make your money of your house back. Only in this country. The average in the rest of the world is between 20 to 22 years. Now people they make money back from real estate. For Nigeria, 7 to 9 years, you don't make that money back. Come on. Do we need to discuss the political warfare? Do we need to discuss the political warfare? So for me, we never need to. We know that one. No, let's not beat a dead horse. So for me, as I don't talk about it, we as the people of Nigeria, we must remember, say, we are united with the rich. That's why Nigeria is this way. The rich people of this country are waging a war against the people of this country. And where will they assist them? We are the professionals. We are the professionals who they assist them. The poor people of Nigeria. And they see poor people for Nigeria, they pray, say they won't be like Dangote. Right? So no matter what he has done, they are aligned with him. They are showing him love. They ain't no pity us. They are showing him love all over the place. So where is the reciprocity? Where is the reciprocity? They will say he gives cement for road. They give him over 200 billion in tax break for using our cement to build our road. They say may no pay tax again. Abi? Tax credit. Come on, people. So, what me and the C say, we are showing these people all the love that they can get, and that's why Nigeria is like this. If not for civil service, Nigerian people, you are doing whatever these people want you to do. All of inside the banks, when they do whatever these people want to make you do. All of inside the educational institutions, willing to teach all the children all the rubbish we want life. You continually do it to serve these people. Because, we get this false notion of progress. As when they go front, we are progressing, and we are not progressing. We think that because you are going forward means you are progressing. Forward doesn't mean progress. Forward doesn't mean progress. You go better, you go better, you go better. You go better, they start to loot thousands, millions, billions, tens of billions, hundreds of billions. You go, now lie. We have to make them stop. We, the professionals of Nigeria, we must not demand unity from these people. Before we now continue to show this love to these people, we must demand the same love back, the same respect. How can you respect people that disrespect and dehumanize you? We must reclaim our humanity. We must reclaim our citizenship. May I see whether Gbemi come at any point, but Gbemi no come. Ah, okay. She don't dodge. They will try to do this NRM special for now, another day. You know, but I'll finish this one now. So we as people, we will begin to build our own self-respect, our own camaraderie, our own solidarity amongst ourselves. Because honestly speaking, life should not be this hard. Poverty, I say you can be poor, but poverty make person poor no means make person no fit chop. How person go for country, your fellow countrymen they grow food where you no fit afford, where they out of the reach of the common man. The only thing the people can do in a situation like this is to organize politically and take power from these people so that we can reshape the economy of this country. We can reshape the systems of this country to benefit everybody so that everybody can be a part of the system. During COVID-19, this government talk say only 48 million Nigerians get BVN. That means say 152 million Nigerians at least are not even in the banking system. They have no way to enter into the system. I know how this world goes. Imagine not having a bank account in this country today. So, without political power, and without the rich people in this country willing to show some care, when they grow up for this country, almost everybody can afford chicken now. Go buy live chicken, Christmas, New Year, anything. Every layer, cow, they ram everywhere. Nobody they boast because they kill ram now for a layer now. But now all these things are rights, bragging rights. Now bragging rights, what's going on to people's lives? But notice the rich people of this country, their luxury and their wealth, they expand. The more our poverty, they expand. The more their wealth and their luxury, they expand. The more poverty will they expand. Come on, guys. So, we as a people must decide, say, okay, it's either we make these people change. And Nigerians must make this decision one day. I don't say all these political jobbists are afraid, but there must be a mass strike, or else future will not be kind to us as a generation. If one day, they just do it for India, man. Over 300 million workers went on strike in India, man. Which will they look for this country? Who should they serve these people? Like, so will be Mughal. That's what food they hungry us. That's what we belly full. Even when they collect the food, that's what we belly full. Nigerians must call one day general strike. There must be a general strike. We'll not be saying an NLC column. When we call out of our humanity, out of the soul of our spirit, say, come on, look at our children, look at our mothers. People being kidnapped, people dying, people being killed, lives being wasted. Forget even the lives that are wasted. The potentials. If they go to work now, go do something where they tangible, I go agree. To say that they go to the bank, go increase our wealth for this country, I go agree. But now London and they go London money there. To say that they do the construction to build this country, I go na lie na substandard job that they go do there. That's say no, say now a substandard job and money laundering and they happen. Misappropriation. Now for Nigeria they go build road, small road, $10 million. They will say one road na 5 billion naira. Imagine road to build road for Nigeria, 5 billion. Ha! 5 billion. I know to be 5 billion like 5 billion like $10 million to build road. Go UK, the same road they go talking now £1 million, 850,000 pounds. Go, same stretch, same road. Nigeria first build that bridge, that tiny bridge there. To that time, dollar na 150 to 1 that time. He said na 10 million. To build that small bridge, 2 billion naira. Now he call at that time. When naira still be 120 something. Now remember, when he build Ikoyi to Lekki. Not be that time be that. What did they go do for the office? Pass on that one. Now they go civil service. What did they go do for governor's office? Which work did they go do there? What thing they do? They see the country now. What are people doing? Is that they innovate and they develop and they build? People are actually building something. Not supposed they're proud. Say we are going to work. Not lie. Nothing spectacular is happening there. For this, because of the small change that they see from the suffering of our brothers. I don't know if it just given ourselves human church conscience. So this week, we're not a fight, we're not a protest, we're not a come up. We want this whole government to know that Nigerians are not happy. More big dates. General sit at home, everybody. Just not just be NLC. Just say because we'll not be Mugu. We'll not be mad people. They don't give us 2 days. More we start at this Friday. Somebody say tomorrow, when is the more don't come already? When they don't want to say till Friday. We won't first give them say this is warning strike. Warning sit at home. But you want to go and read your history. That's what they take bring our now the thing later you gonna say we serious with that. Pai Modu, where he lead the general strike, over 3 million workers in Nigeria, refuse to go do anything for white man. Say, fuck you. We are not coming to work. We want independence. One minute you say we're serious. We are staying in our house. I'm gonna lie. Now I don't agree. So this is the issue. This is our own action we must begin to take. We must begin to learn boycotts. We don't need to wait for Dangote to tell us say we want to reduce cement price. Say if the Nigerians don't say it took, we'll not go buy again till how many of us go to bid house? All the friends will buy it. Say don't mind it. Can they buy it? They cannot even afford it. Can they buy it? How many of them can really have far? I think you don't mind them Dangote increase this one. Increase the individual buy house and increase my rent. This country. So that's the unity I'm talking about. You understand? Say as we dey go, we will not do for government. We will be professionals. We can respect. Giving respect to a fellow black man is the most revolutionary thing you can do. Because you live in a world that says that the black man is an animal, the black man is a criminal, the black man deserves no respect, the African is useless, the African is a monkey. But you as an African man, you give him respect. It's the most revolutionary thing you can fucking do. That's why no one will respect ourselves. Nigga, bitches, I shoot you, I kill you, fuck you, I can never love you. All those. The more disrespectful you are to a black man, the more gangster, the more cool you are. Make your brother see you for don't make greet you because you big man. Hello, sir. Or we go look at from next day, no go answer. Because you are a big man now. You are white. You have access whiteness. You don't wear Gucci. You don't understand. You don't go UK. Why can this man talk to me? Get out from here. But when I go France, when I dey Europe, I swear down. For France, you know, once they see you inside there, bonjour, everybody they greet themselves. So there we go. So the more we try as a people to say we want to organize, we must try to, until we take political power, these are the actions we must take. We must, the future will laugh at us. Say, which kind of generation be these people? We just, no action. We don't need to carry gun and fight war. They don't give us Monday, Tuesday, I'll be Tuesday, Wednesday. They say take Thursday and Friday. General strike in Nigeria. We are demanding unity from the rich. We want the rich people of Nigeria to unite with us. Can't you see we are suffering? Are you mad? But they see me. But no, they don't want to do that one. And I want to hate hey, Baba. I beg, please, sir. Oh, anything for your boy, sir. Anything your boy. Oh, yes, sir. That one can never, that will give you tokenism. That's why they will throw that money. They will I swear that maybe I don't get money for Nigeria. To tell me poor man for Nigeria. Me, I tell you that. Maybe I be poor man. That's what I'm going to do. If I just wake up like this, I heard the name rich people say, God, I will let mama die. God, I will let the papa die. God, I will let the pikin die. Because I don't want to see happen. I must declare. And I must show my area. All that money was for this school. I was just called school share. Oh my goodness. You know, So that's what that can give you. It will never give you the schools you need, the roads you need, the houses you need for because you see, throwing money and people rushing money is not dignified. Your dignity, your humanity, you are behaving like a wild animal. Like no, wild animal even good. Wild animal is good. You don't feel give wild animal food when you wait now. If as they give wild animal food, you must take off. Because after you chop and he's chopping you next. Una be like chickens, all those chickens. They throw their corn. They fall, they wound, they do everything. You know? And people are happy to see you like that. Because that's what they think you are. You are animals. I'm telling you to them, you know, that's how you behave. I mean, is that how they share money for their children at home? See all my children, gather in the parlor. All of you, call my wife. Come all of you. Please stay in the parlor. Yeah, ready? Go. Hey! 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 Make all of them begin to struggle for their house to catch the money. No. They call their children and their girlfriends and their wives like normal human being. Oh, come here. Take from my hand. Touch. You know, you can touch me. I'm a human being. You are a human being. We can be close to each other. You know, take from me. Yeah, you take. Oh, you take. Oh, you take too. Yeah. Take and go on holiday. But the rest of you, stay there. Animals. Animals. There's monkeys. Oh, man, poverty. We must end poverty in this country. We must end poverty and all its supporters. Because this is war. It is warfare. And I'm explaining to you people that think you've made it in this country. Why you are digging your own grave. You see all those people when they dehumanize, they're not turned to animal. They go wrong. They go enter boat, they go enter private, they go discharge. None of them they go home. They want to say, we will not be police. I will not be police charge. It no go better for you. It no go better at that time. You no be police waiting. And now you know. Nah. Okay. Anyway, so don't forget at MOP Center. Follow us on Instagram at MOP Center. At Twitter, Movement of the People. You know, join the movement. Let's do this. Everybody, good night.